The truth makes court cases simple, but falsehood makes them complicated. Welcome to another episode. In the last, we stopped at sign 21. After reading the notes, I erroneously thought that was the last sign for the section 2. And I concluded by saying we are to go to the next verse. And the next verse starts with section 3. No, the next verse doesn't start with section 3. It rather starts with sign 22 of the same section 2. And so I have to apologize for that. And let us do that before going to section 3. Okay, so let's go to sign 22 now. كلما أراد أن يخرجوا منها من غم أعيدوا فيها وذوقوا عذاب الحريق. كلما أرادوا أن يخرجوا منها من غم أعيدوا فيها وذوقوا عذاب الحريق. And that is a direct continuation from section 21. They should have actually gone together. Okay, every time that they wish to get away therefrom, and every time that they wish to get away therefrom, kulama aradu an yahraju minha, from anguish min gammi, they will be forced back therein. U'idu fiha wazuku azab al-harik. They will force back therein, and it will be said it's in brackets because it's not in the Arabic text. It will be said, U'idu fiha wazuku azab al-harik. It was said, taste ye the chastisement of burning. Zuku azab al-harik. Taste ye the chastisement of burning. Zuku azab al-harik. Now we can start with section 3 of the same chapter. That's 22 of the Holy Quran. Inna Allah yadkhulu allazina amanu wa amilu salihat jannatin tajri min tahtaha al-anharu. God will admit those who believe and work righteous deeds to gardens beneath which rivers flow. Tajri min tahtaha al-anharu, beneath which rivers flow. Al-anharu. يهلون فيها من أساورة. يهلون فيها من أساورة من ذهب. يهلون فيها من أساورة من ذهب. They will be adorned therein. They will be adorned. Yuhalluna. They will be adorned therein. fiha min asawir, with bracelets of gold, min zahabin of gold, min asawir, min asawir with bracelets, min zahabin of gold. Wa walolo waloluan of gold, and pearls, loluan pearls, tiny shiny stones, similar to, okay, tiny shiny stones, also very attractive items. Lolo, mm, الذهب واللولو, gold and lolo, pearls. uh, ولباسهم فيها حرير ولباسهم فيها حرير, and their garments, libasihum, and their garments, libasihum, fiha, there, will be of silk, harirun, of silk. Commentary 2795. In chapter 22:14, this very chapter, in chapter 22:14, above was described the need of the righteous as compared with the time servers and those who worshipped false gods. I love this, time servers, hyphenated time servers, those who used to serve time, eh? With time servers and those who worshipped false god, into brackets, uh, into brackets, VV 10 to 13, brackets close, VV 10 to 14. Viewers, you know what VV means. Maybe 55. I think so. Sign 55. Uh, uh, 10 to 15. I don't know if that's Surah Muhammad or Ar-Rahman. Let's see. 55. VV. Have we gotten there? Chapter 55. Chapter 55. Chapter 55. VV 10 to 15. VV 10 to 15. No, VV is not 10:55. Maybe, yes, I've said it already that I'm not good in Roman numerals. Numerals. Maybe 77. Let's see. Oh, 77. Yeah, I think 77. VV is rather chapter 77. 10 to 5. Anyway, viewers, let's continue because VV here is actually is 77, which is Al-Mursalun, Al-Mur, Al-Mursalan, the messengers, and 10 to 50, 10 to 11. What does it say? 10 to 7. When the mountains are scattered to brackets, the winds as dust, and when the messengers are all appointed a time into brackets to collect, for what day For what day are these potents deferred? I don't see much connection there. I don't see much connection there. But let's, uh, all the same, we have to go on. Mm, Uh, 2795. 2795. Mm, oh, it's not, it's actually 10 to 12. But anyway, let's go on. Compare this. Let's, let me start all over again. Gods. Okay, let me start all over again. In in 22:14, in chapter 22, Psalm 14 above, we describe the need of the righteous as compared with the time service of those who worshipped false gods. Mm, 10 to 13. I think it's there. I think it's there. 10 to 14. I don't think fast enough, but I think that is it. That's what we read. False God, those who serve false gods. Compare Psalm 77 to chapter 77, signs 10 to 13. Brackets close, in colon. Here we, no, here we have the case of those who were persecuted, abused, prevented from entering the Kaaba, and deprived of all that makes life smooth, agreeable, and comfortable. Full stop. For them, the need is described in a way that negative these difficulties. Semicolon. Closely, no, costly adornments, costly adornments, into brackets, as against being stripped of home and property, brackets close, comma, purity of speech, into brackets, as against the abuse they received, comma, the path, the path of the Lord of praise, into brackets, as against the fears and malignment, persecution to which they were subjected, brackets closed. And that was commentary note 2795 to sign 23 of section 3 of chapter 22 of the Holy Quran. Now we go to the next sign, which is 24. Mm. وهادوا إلى طريق وهادوا إلى تي وهادوا إلى طيبة من قولا وهادوا إلى طيبة من قولا. Sorry, wahudu, not hadu, wahudu ila taribi min kaule, wahudu ila sirato hamid, wahudu ila taribi min kaule, wahudu ila sirato hamid. For they have been guided, into brackets, in this life, for they have been guided in this life to the purest of speeches. Teibe mean kaule, purest of speeches. Semicolon. They have been guided to the path of him who is worthy of all praise. All is in brackets. Without it, it reads. They have been guided to the path of him who is worthy of praise. So this is referring to the righteous. I suppose, yes. They've been guided in this life, to the righteous in this life that we are, to the purest of speeches, min tayyibi min kaulan, min ila tayyibin min al kaulin, purest of speech. They don't speak evil things or bad things, things that are not pleasing to the ear of the righteous. They don't say it to the ears of their fellow writers and also to God and the angels. They don't do it. Mm. Worthy of praise. Surat al-Hamidin. Surat al-Hamidin. Uh, there's no commentary to it. There's no commentary to it. So we go straight to sign uh, 25, I suppose. Let me see if it's 25. Surat al-Hamidin. Yes, no commentary to it. No commentary to it. So we go through to sign 25. So viewers, pardon me. Sometimes, like I say, I mess about. So bear with me. Sign 25. إن الذين كفروا إن الذين كفروا ويصدوا عن سبيل الله. As to those who have rejected kafaru, as to those who have rejected kafaru, into brackets, God, who have rejected into brackets, God. In the Arabic side, God is not mentioned in Alazina kafaru, and it's understandable. But when it comes to English, we have to elaborate. Those who have rejected God and would keep back men. Men is also in brackets. Men is also in bracket. Yesudu, Yesudu, and keep back from the way of God. Yesudu and sabilillah. So here God is mentioned. Yesudu and sabilillah, and keep back men into brackets from the way of God and sabilillah. Wa wal masjidil haramin, wa masjidil haramin, and from the sacred mosque, masjidil haramin, allazi ja'alahu lil nas suwa'an, allazi ja'alahu lin nas suwa'an, which we have made open to all men, equal, all men equal. Ja'alahu lin nas suwa'an, which we have made open to all men equal. Open is in the brackets as well as men. These two words are in brackets. Without the brackets, it would read, and from the sacred mosque, which we have made to men equal. Suwa and equal. Al-akifu fihi. Al-akifu fihi is the dweller there. Al-akifu linnas. Al-akifu fihi wal-badin. Wa al-badin. Uh, equal is the man equal is the dweller there. Mm. And the visitor from the country, the visitor from the country, akavu fihi wal badin, wa al badi, and the visitor from the country, dash. Mhm. So the sacred mosque is made open to all men. Mhm. All men and the visitor from the country, and that's what is being done today. That's what Muslims do from all over the place we go to the sacred mosque. Mhm. Well, Badin, visitor from the country. Uh, Bizulmin, Bizulmin, tazikuhu min azabin alim. Well, Zulmin, tazikuhu min azabin alimin. Min badin. Sorry. I'll be bizulmin tuzikuhu min azabin aliman, and any whose purpose therein is profanity wrongfully, and any whose purpose therein is profanely wrongfully. Bizulmin tuzikuhu min azabin aliman, profanely wrongfully, them will we cause to taste of a most gracious punishment. Bizulmin tuzikuhu min azabin alimin, wrongfully, is profanely wrongfully, them will we cause to taste of a most grievous chastisement. Mm. Uh, let's see if there's. Yes, there is commentary to the 2796. 2796. 2796. Let's see. 2796. All these were enormities of which the pagan clique in power in Makkah before and during the Hijrah were guilty. Mm. All these were enormities of which the pagan clique in power in Makkah before and during the Hijrat were guilty. And that's commented 2796 to sign 25. That was sign 25 we just read, which happens to end the section as section 3. We shall stop here. We shall make it a short video. So we shall stop here. And when we come back, we shall start with section 4 of the same chapter 22 of the Holy Quran. Thank you very much. Illa likai. Bye bye. Au revoir. May God be with you all.